lighting's good, camera's good. Ready for action.
She's the OG queen of Drag Race, and I am the OD queen of Drag Race. Hey, Ongina.
Wait, did you say you're the OD?
Yeah, I'm the OD queen. I overdo it. You're the OG and I'm the OD. I just thought of that while I was doing my makeup. Do you like it?
I do like it. I love your contacts. They're like red-orange.
Yeah, they are.
Fierce.
And what color are yours?
These are my natural dark brown, almost black pupils. Thank you so much.
So I guess you're doing it OD than I am, because I'm so proud of my Asian heritage that I have to wear a different color for my eyes.
Isn't that the truth?
Bootleg opinions.
But do you smell what I'm smelling? I'm smelling a fresh new batch of queens that's waiting for our bootleg opinions.
And all of them stink, honey. Just kidding. I'm very excited. I love Drag Race. We already talked about this the last time you had me on. But I think I love All Stars because they're like our friends.
Some of them are, but you know, we'll get there.
Yes. Some of them are our friends.
And the promos dropped just in time for Twitter to take away everybody's blue check marks. Isn't that fun?
Oh my god, I know. I was kind of upset this morning because I was like, but then I realized that most of the people that are buying the blue checks are like irrelevant anyway at this point. So I'm like, whatever. But I did post something today and I was like, now that my blue check is gone, it's gonna be chaos. My Twitter is gonna be chaos.
Oh, it's completely chaos. Have you seen mine yet?
Well, from the looks of you being chaotic right now, then yes, I can believe it's chaos.
Nice way to diverge the conversation, because you don't follow me back on Twitter.
I don't?
No, you don't, you little Kelly Conaway. She diverted the question and answer.
Well, you know what? You know what? The better following is me following you on Instagram, so you're welcome.
I'm just with you, girl. I don't care, girl, because we're always so busy, because sometimes I don't even notice too is that I'm not following some of the queens back, but we're having DM conversations back and forth. Not just that, but also,
yes,
I don't really go to people's pages unless it pops up on my feed. Does that make sense? Just the way that Instagram navigates right now, you know.
Yeah,
you like that?
yeah.
You like...
Yeah, I totally understand. But I'll follow you back to make you feel better.
Oh, but did you like that excuse I gave for you, though?
Stupid.
Meanwhile, 4 days later, still no follow.
But anyway, what do you think the theme for this promo looks are?
So they said like their stars on the rise. So I think it's like glam, the celebrity stars that they are. I think it's like show off your best of the best. I think that's kind of like what the theme is. I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like it's almost like fame, red carpet, old Hollywood, where they're just getting out of the car and they're just cameras and photographers waiting to greet them, and they're just ready to pose for the camera and enter the gala ceremony.
That is true. Like with all the microphone and like the cameras and the posters and stuff. It's very Hollywood, it's very glam, it's very like fame, it's very fortune, it's very celebrity, it's very red carpet. It's all of what we both said together, yeah, for sure.
And oh my god, they have a budget. Usually they just have a green screen.
Normally, yes, but I feel like this was actually a set. This has to have been a set.
But then, I was watching the episode versus the promos, and the episode's a little bit orange. Or is it just me? It's a little bit too filtered and saturated.
I think it's because of your old phone.
No, I was watching it on many devices, girl. I was trying to double check too, you little... Well, I do have an SE phone, girl. I am not only bootleg by brand, but I am also bootleg at heart too.
Can we please send her some bootleg Venmo so she can afford an iPhone 14 Max Pro?
Very bad. Ongina, did you know that where you live affects what contents are streaming on your services?
Yuhua, why don't you tell me more?
This video is sponsored by Surfshark, a VPN, a virtual private network. So where you live affects what contents are streaming on your services, ranging from movies, documentaries, anything streaming online basically. So our friends in the UK, Australia, Canada, or anywhere else in the world cannot watch what we watch, and vice versa. But with Surfshark, with a click of a button, you can access all the contents that you deserve. It is absolutely safe to use, even on public Wi-Fi. And with one subscription, you and your friends can access it in different rooms on multiple devices. And that just saves you so much money.
That is so cool. Let me sign up right now.
So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description and get yourself 83% off your whole subscription and 3 months free with Surfshark. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Now, I'm about to switch my location to Canada to see what our friends are watching up north. Click. Ooh, that's what they're watching? We first up have Alexis Michelle. Why is she pink? While Tamar, have you seen the show? And she is definitely serving you old Hollywood in this satin beautiful gown ready to enter the gala, and she's posing in her beautiful updo blonde hair. I love the flow of the fabric of this dress with this kind of plunging sweetheart shape at the top with the crystals. And then she also has this one leg sticking out, cut up to the right length of the dress. Enough fabric, enough flow, and she has matching shoes to match this whole outfit too. Compared to her original promo look, I would say that this is much of a softer side of Alexis, both representing great sides of Alexis, and I do really enjoy it.
This is so exquisite and so beautiful and so put together. The styling of this is very clean. There's not a lot of like hoopla. It's straight to the point, and it's just really, really, really impeccable. The styling, the fit, the plunging neckline, the hair, the makeup. I mean, the shoes, obviously. Love, 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 love the shoes, because you know I'm a shoe queen.
You are. I'm gonna be waiting a bootleg opinion about you with the shoes every look.
Okay, let's do that. Alexis looks amazing, and this is definitely an all-stars promo look.
And this whole look, too, is kind of giving me Audrey Hepburn, except she was blonde. Very that.
Yeah, it is really quite well put together, and she just looks really beautiful. This being our first one, love, 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 love.
Oh, did you notice that all the queens' first names all end at the first half of the alphabet?
Wait, what?
Like, Naysha was like the last queen, and alphabetically ordered, I was about to quote like a ganja, alphabetically ordered Beanie Babies. And alphabetical order, like all the queens' first names end at N. Does that make sense? Like O to Z.
Oh, yeah, I see. So they announced everybody by the first letter of their first name. Yeah. And it started with Alexis and it ended with Naysha. So no one was there from O to Z.
Yeah.
This is a lot of quizzing very early in the afternoon, Yuhua.
Oh, baby, I'm a huge Drag Race fan, baby. I know everything about everybody. That's why my hair is so flat.
Yeah, exactly. Because the earth is flat.
Yeah, the earth is flat. And you know who else agrees? Carrie Colby.
I hate it. Okay. So up next, we have Miss Darienne Lake. Oh my god. She, first of all, lost a lot of weight. And she looks amazing. And she also was rumored to be on All Stars a few seasons ago. So I'm really happy that she's finally there, showing off her new body and her new lips. I don't know if you saw, but she's plumped. She's plumped, honey. And I think All Stars is always like the season of how much plastic surgery have you had.
Did you get plumped for All Stars or no?
I didn't. These are my natural lips.
Ooh, God-given, really, huh?
Yeah, but let's get back to this Darienne Lake look. I love this tulle moment with the flowers. It's very sleek, it's very clean. I love that the dress is fully gloved with just the right amount of accessories just to sort of accentuate the actual gown to add like this three-dimensional tulle and like the flowers and stuff. I think that she looks really, really, really clean and really, really well put together. I think that she looks beautiful. Is it super extravagant? No. But is it clean, well put together, and styled correctly? Yes. So I will give her that, and I think that she looks really, really incredible.
What a huge glow up from season 6, y'all. It's Darienne Lake, and just like he says, she's showing us her beautiful new body, but all bodies are beautiful, but I'm very happy for Darienne Lake too. This is totally giving me Marilyn Monroe if Darienne Lake was to impersonate her. I love this coiffed hair. It is so sleek, so clean. This dress with the plunging neckline as well. It shows off the color beautifully, and just like you said, very minimal on the jewelry to show that off. The gown is fitting to her body, hitting the right length. These beautiful flowers on one side to kind of pop off that little tulle that she has. The one thing that I want to pick apart with this is on one side where we kind of see the tulle. I kind of wish that the darker colors come up a little bit more, so it's a little bit less of the lighter color, so that there's more of a gradual shading going on. But other than that, she looks beautiful. And I love the little additional details of the gloves being built into the dress as well.
Yeah, I totally don't mind the tulle being ombre and going really light to dark, and even the darker being on the bottom. But I do see what you're saying. But I think it's really, really, really fantastic. And I love that the flowers are on both sides. So you see it here and then you see it here. So I think that that's really cool dimension to add. I don't know what the fabric of the dress, but it has sort of a sheen to it. And I love that she added the texture from the tulle and from the flowers.
And she's almost like a bouquet of flowers too, because she has the flowers inside the tulle. You know what I mean? And she's like popping up and blossoming out of the bouquet of flowers. Very beautiful.
I love this one.
Me too. Next up is Heidi in closet, and she is totally coming out of this closet in this almost kind of Kim K nude gown, but also in her own style as well, with this kind of leather daddy outfit, but except in a gown. I love the buttons. I love the tall shapes that she has around the shoulders. This material, it's really hard to work with. It doesn't stretch. It has to mate for her body shape. Very beautiful Heidi. And I love Heidi too.
Yeah, I love Heidi so much. I love the take on like a double-breasted trench coat done in a way that is a dress and very avant-garde. Really cool and really stylish. And I do also love like the boots that go all the way to her knee, which I think is a really nice touch to the element of all the leather and the buttons being that is kind of like a play on a masculine silhouette, but also doing it in a very avant-garde way. I love the train on it, and she just looks really, really beautiful in this. And this is actually like one of my top 4 looks that I loved.
Me too.
Yeah, it really is. And I think that Heidi in closet looks really, really awesome in this.
And she digged this out of the closet. It's no longer hidden, baby. Now that you mentioned that it's a little bit more masked, it's almost giving to like it's raining outside. She's got her rain trench coat on too, and she's like, coming out of the limousine. It's rainy, but I got this kind of waterproof outfit on. Very beautiful Heidi.
And now we have Jaymes Mansfield, and she's in her signature pink look. I do like this moment, and I do like this moment. I'm not exactly sure if it's the way she's posing or the way she's standing, if it's a little bit ill-fitting.
I think it's the way she's standing, so it seems like a little bit boxy. I wish that they would have selected the photo where she has like both legs together, so it creates a little bit more of an hourglass.
I mean, I'm not picking it apart by any means because it still looks really, really good, but it's not one of my favorite looks. But she does look beautiful in this, and obviously, like I said, her signature pink, and I do like the dimension that she added over here and the dimension she added over here.
I enjoy this look. I do agree with you that the way that she's standing in this photo and the way that they picked this photo, it's not doing her justice. But since this is a little bit more of a tighter dress, I wish they would have selected the photo where she has both of her legs together or something like that. But going back to the entire look, I do enjoy the volume that she has in the back. Very grand and makes a huge statement. She is wearing a breastplate, but she's not just wearing any necklace to cover up the seam, because I've seen queens before where they're wearing a breastplate and they just kind of throw on a huge necklace just to cover up the fact that there's a breastplate. But she selected a very smaller necklace to match this outfit, so there is some thought put into this. I enjoy the matching gloves with the dress. I also enjoy the tulle in the back as well. But yeah, the way she's standing, it seems like it could use like 2 more inches. But overall, I do enjoy this look.
Yeah, I also agree with you that the necklace, when people wear breastplates, a lot of the queens, they just throw on, like you said, they just throw on whatever to like cover it. And it's like, they don't even think about like the styling detail, if it affects or complements the look. In this case, this complements the look. But I've seen it done so horribly where they just put it on and it's like, girl,
bye.
You could have chosen something a little bit better and more put together than just flopping that thing on your neck to cover that seam.
I remember I used to call queens out saying that the necklace doesn't match, you know, whatever they're wearing, and people in the comments were like, well, she's wearing a breastplate, girl. Of course she's gonna wear a necklace. But I'm like, yeah, the necklace still has to match whatever look she's going for too, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I hate it when it's just like a leotard that's like metallic and it's very like cool, very S&M piece, and then they put this big rhinestone necklace and you're like, wait, that has nothing to do with that. Anyway.
At least put like a necklace that's like some chains or some studs in there to match the whole look, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Next up is...
Sorry, I'm like congested.
Next up...
So I'm trying to...
It's fine, baby. Next up is...
You better not add this to the video, I'll kill you.
Oh, baby, you know how we are. You should fart on camera, girl. Do you remember last time you said, next up is a Sash?
Up next we have a Sash. Up next we have Sasha Colby, which is like... You're a mess.
I was like, what the hell is wrong with you, girl? Well, it was really early that time. Anyway, next up is cock-a-doodle-doo, Jessica Wilde, who I do really enjoy, and she is looking like RuPaul in purple, baby. This hair, beautiful. Again, it's a promo look, so she has the hair up so that it shows that she is grand, she is regal, and she is a queen. I love these lifted up shoulders. I enjoy the matching gloves. I enjoy the silhouette of this dress. As for the back material, it is so flowy, so much fabric, and it is lined, and it is made with a different material than the gown, which I really do enjoy to kind of separate the piece a little bit. She looks beautiful in this, Miss Jessica Wilde.
Yeah, you know Jessica Wilde and I are really, really, really good friends, and I am so excited that she is in this season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars because she deserves to be here.
Yeah.
This look, I love her in purple. I think she looks fantastic. I love the take on a gown that gives it a little bit more edge. Gowns can be a little bit boring, and I think it's a type of person to like really elevate that. Like we saw in Alexis Michelle, right? She really elevated like this beautiful pink gown that she had on. In this case, Jessica did too, with the shoulders being a little bit more avant-garde, and then there's more of a cutout on the breast area. And I do agree with you. I really, really love the fact that she used a different material for the train because it makes it pop a little bit more. And I think that she looks really awesome. And I love the gloves, and I love the drama that's coming down from the gloves. I think that's a little nice of a touch. I don't know much about hair, but I think the hair could have been a little bit different. I love wearing wigs, and I'm like the expert in them. And so I would say that maybe...
You are.
Maybe in this case, like, it is edgy for edgy, but maybe a different kind of edgy. I'm not saying that it doesn't look good.
What kind of hair would you have liked?
I just didn't know if, like, the 80s wavy goes with, like, the more modern edgy gown. Have you seen the ones with, like, the swirls and like the rhinestones and all that good stuff?
Oh girl, I would rather see this. I'm so over those wigs, girl. Like, I'm seeing it on everybody, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, maybe not exactly that style of wig, but like just something that's not like 80s wavy to something that's more modern and avant-garde. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that, but I'm okay with this hair because it is still up so that we still see the moments of the shoulder pieces and also the triangular kind of glove. So I'm okay with this look. And she does have hair to the side, and we can still see the necklace, so I do enjoy it. Yeah, she looks beautiful.
If you add these little moments, I'll kill you. Okay.
Try to kill me, I'm in New York.
I'll send a hit woman. Next up, we have Jimbo, and this is a dream. All of these feathers and this silhouette and this hourglass shape. It's like a poodle, but human. Glamorous. I don't know what's happening in that brain of hers, but it is always surprising. And this is definitely like such a high quality look. Like, I love it so much.
Her brain is crazy, cuckoo, cunt, the 3 C's, baby. I totally see the reference of a poodle, but this is also kind of giving me one of Cardi B's look where she has like that dark red wine burgundy outfit. You know what you're talking about?
I know exactly.
Very beautiful. She's like a poodle, but in human form. I can totally see that with the little circles around her arms, with the circles at the bottom of the dress. And it's also still giving like an evening gown because the bottom, it still kind of gives like that mermaid hourglass shape. And then it's sleeked up, vacuumed to her body to the big tatas. This is gorgeous, camp, and whimsical, and very glamorous at the same time too.
This deserves to be on the red carpet at the Met Gala. This deserves to be on the cover of Vogue. This deserves a trophy. I don't know if they were handing out trophies that day, but she wins it.
Did you know that going to the Met Gala is like $75,000 per ticket?
Well, yes, but you can be invited by, like, the table that's buying the table or whatever. Maybe one day we'll be invited.
Yeah, when the Met Gala is no longer relevant, we'll be invited, girl.
Okay, perfect. I'm looking forward to that.
Even like a top celebrity, you can only get a +1 only.
Yeah, no, it's very strict invitation. Like, you literally, and we're nobodies.
You really have to be second up, right, girl. Next up is Miss Kahanna Montrese. Talk about a glow-up 360. No, that's a full circle. Talk about a full glow-up 180, y'all. It's Miss Kahanna Montrese giving you Vegas showgirl done up beautifully. Although I do wish that there was a little bit more fabric to this, I see more of this as a dance costume. Let's talk about the look, right? The hair, beautiful, with the stones and whatnot. The trimming on the tassels, this body, glowing and beautiful. But again, I do wish that it was more.
Yeah, if we're talking about, like, elevating and being red carpet, being, like, fame, celebrity, like, star, there's no doubt that she is one because she's on the new season of RuPaul's Drag Race, but this is a dance costume. And I would like it to be a little bit more elevated, a little bit more grandiose, if that's a word. I'm just making up words at this point, you guys.
It's fine. We're bootleg.
And a little bit more like va-va-voom. I mean, if I got a new body, I would probably wear this too. When I saw her, this promo look, like the face, the body, the arms, the nose, the lips, the cheek, the ears, the fucking toes, the knees, okay?
The teeth.
The teeth, honey. The nails, the elbow, the armpits.
The anus.
That was sent to me privately.
Did you examine her entire body up close? What the f is going on, Ongina?
I was so impressed. I was like, if people are gonna go and get things done to their body, more power to you. And Kahanna did that, and she looks incredible. Incredible. But I did wish, if we're talking about the look, I did wish it had a little bit more something to make it really grandiose and like really big and more like red carpet and like less dance number and more like, I have arrived and I'm the star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can totally see that. But what I would have done is I would have worn, even with this look, I would have just done some satin fabric at the bottom, like some matching color. That would have seemed like it's for an event. It's like a red carpet promo look, you know what I mean? Just as simple as adding some fabric and one slit to one side. And then I would show off the new body on the season. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, I would have loved it with like a really big jacket done in a satin or a silk, but like, you know, off the shoulder but open, so she's kind of like still showing the body, but there's just like this big jacket that's just like trained for days, volume on the shoulders, and I think that would still really hit the mark for me. But in this case, it's just a little bit of a very expensive dance look.
And she is a dancer.
Oh my god. Next up, we have Kandy Muse, and I love this look so freaking much. I commented on this because I was fully gagged, and I said, you never miss the assignment. Because I enjoyed Kandy Muse on her season of Drag Race. I thought that all of her looks were incredible, including the alien. But this is so incredible. And I love these little feathers that just like come out, that dimension in this look. And I love the hair. I think that she looks really beautiful. I don't particularly love the shoes in this moment. But if it's the shoes that it needed to give, I guess that's the shoe that it needed to give. But I think the shoes can be a little less hooker and a little bit more exquisite and like expensive. But regardless of that, this was one of my favorite looks from this promo.
I love this look. Talk about proportionalizing. Kandy Muse knows how to proportionalize to make herself look very, very dragged up and beautiful, y'all. Love the hair. It is up. Again, if you have some promo looks coming up, if you want to look grand, have your hair up, girl. I love the sheer gloves. Very beautiful to match this whole look that's going on. I totally agree with you about the fabric choice with the details of the feathers coming up. It's almost like a bird of paradise, especially with the way that the hips are done. It's almost like a dove.
So good.
I don't mind the shoes, but I also can see your point too. Very well done, Kandy Muse. She's here for a great event.
Yeah, I love it. I cannot wait to see her runways because I always enjoy her runway.
Next up is Mrs. Kasha Davis. Welcome to the competition, y'all. There's always time for a cocktail or a I enjoy the beautiful hair on her, but as far as this outfit goes, I would say that there's not much of a connection between the top and the bottom. And I wish that the side of that detail that she has going on was more to the side so that it doesn't cover up the leg. And I would say that the shoes don't really connect as well. I would have loved a purple shoe or even just a gown would have done the trick.
There's no doubt that she looks incredible. There's no doubt that she looks beautiful. And there's no doubt in seeing the excitement in her face being on All Stars. And I'm really, really happy for her. But when we're talking about the outfit, there's definitely a lot of different things happening that don't all connect. And I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I do agree with you. I think there's too many elements that may not be complementing each other that could be one less or one more. It's not particularly my favorite outfit. If she wanted to go for three-dimensional looks, things could have been a little bit different. I do love this purple, and I do love this fabric, and I do love the satin, and I do love the tulle. I do love the shoes. But I think I do love them all separate. For me, when I'm looking at it, it's just like one too many ideas that were all put together that maybe, like Coco Chanel said, before you leave the house, take one out.
In this case, take 5 things out. I'm just kidding. Love Mrs. Kasha David.
She'd be naked.
And even as far as the details as like the shoulder piece, I wish that it was more angular. Kind of like Jessica Wilde's a little bit more because she does have like the hair very ginormous just to balance things out. But overall, we can't wait to see Mrs. Kasha Davis on the season.
Miss LaLa looking very expensive, very regal, very beautiful. I love this orange, just like terracotta silk color with all of like the rouging from the waist to the hip. I love these shoulders and I love these appliques and I love this neck thing. I love the hair with the part. It is just so beautifully done and well put together. And I think that she looks absolutely incredible.
Nothing for me to pick apart with this. This is perfection. She looks delicious. She is dripping in this color. I love the hair. I love the jewelry. It's kind of like to hide the nude illusion to kind of transition from the neck into the nude fabric. And the nude fabric is very matching to her skin color. Great job. I love these shoulders. Very queen, very goddess, very extravagant. And then the way that the fabric is draping on her, very exquisitely done. Very great fabric choice, very great design. Great job, LaLa.
Yeah, she looks fantastic.
Next up is Monica Beverly Hillz, y'all. Looking in this gorgeous hair. Love the fit, but I'm not really sure about the silver disco bra. I would have loved a different color or a different material. I'm not really feeling the chain on her waist either.
So when I was first looking at this, like, I love the red. And then I was like, wait, I love this disco ball panty and bra.
Yeah, same.
And then I was like, I also love this belt with the chain and the shoes because they go together. But I don't love them together. When we talk about styling and when we're talking about like putting things together, like every single thing looks so good. But for me, every single thing looks so good separately. But there's no doubt that I'm very excited about Monica Beverly Hillz. We haven't seen her in a very long time, and she's looking quite the beautiful girl. And so I'm very excited for this journey for her because I'm just looking forward to what she does on All Stars 8.
I think that there's like 3 different themes going on. We got Hollywood, we got disco, and we got punk going on. That's why I'm like a little bit, you know. I wish that the bra was the same color and do like a Madonna cone swirl coming up. I think that would have been really cool. And get rid of that chain, get rid of that disco panty, and just kind of keep it sleek, but still beautiful at the same time too, you know?
Last up, we have Miss Naysha Lopez. I can't even because she's such a handsome man, but she's such a beautiful lady. And she is just one of those queens that you look at and you're just like,
let's go to the dark room.
I'm gonna kill you. I think that this is actually really, really beautiful. I love this red. I love all of the little cutouts that is happening so that there's dimensions to the dress. I love the wet hair. I love like this sultry makeup. I love the gloves. I love this off the shoulder moment. I love the little cutout for the cleavage. She looks amazing. She looks good.
The Latina goddess, baby. She is serving you in dark, evil red with this wet hair, baby. This gown is fitting to her body, but I do also enjoy the side as well. It kind of gives it almost like a very extra detail, and I love the cuts on this. Very gorgeous. Very beautiful. Well done.
Obviously, she's going to show off her legs because she has beautiful legs, beautiful hips. But overall, like, I love how dark and sexy and sultry she looks. And she still looks very Hollywood glam.
Yeah, Miss Continental is here. Meanwhile, I am Miss Continental Breakfast. Now, Miss Ongina, who is your favorite look out of all these?
Jimbo.
Me too! Congrats, Jimbo! Woo!
I think Jimbo's outfit is just on another level. I think that the fit is really perfect. I think that the detail with the stones, the feathers, and the whatever fabric she used is really amazing. And I even love that she has this like sort of hood thing, and then the puffy balls go all the way down like a scarf. It is perfection.
And we'll see y'all very soon in May for All Stars 8. I'll see you very soon in about 5 minutes, Ongina, for the entrance looks. Bye!
Hey squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.